Bennie's testimony. As Blaine said, Bennie had not always been a church-going man when he was young. He had a friend called Wink Roach who insisted he go with him to a revival meeting on a night that it was raining so hard. They came to Staley Memorial where a blind preacher was speaking. Bennie was about 25 years old at the time. Preacher Wall was the one speaking, and during the service, something happened in Bennie's life at night. Jesus took a hold on Bennie, and he gave his heart to the Lord. Preacher Abernathy was the pastor at Staley at the time. One Sunday, Bennie was asked to teach Sunday school, but he had no knowledge of the Bible, so he stammered through. He knew then he needed to study the Bible. And that was the beginning of his ministry. He studied and learned the Bible daily. He had a thirst for God's Word. Bennie felt the call to preach in 1962. He continued to study and attended Piedmont Bible School at night because he was working at Western Electric during the day. He struggled working with the guys that told the dirty jokes, used awful language of which he had been part of before. But with the Lord behind him, he spoke up. He asked them not to talk like that and talk to them about the change in his life. Some of them pulled away, but he had a good fellowship with several. Bennie was assistant pastor under Preacher Butler, who was at Staley during that time until Preacher Butler left the church in 1972. Bennie started his 47 years of ministry in 1972. He was the chaplain at the Alamance Regional Hospital for 9 years. All the employees know him at the hospital because he is always there with one of his members or their family or a person someone had told him about. He has led so many people to Jesus Christ. One of the greatest moments in Pastor Bennie's life was one Sunday morning, not long after he started preaching. His father was sitting on the second row pew when his father gave his heart to the Lord. Pastor Bennie crawled over the first pew to get to him. So we're both crying. How wonderful to lead your father to Jesus Christ. He also led his mother to the Lord. 3 young men from Staley were called to preach under Pastor Bennie's ministry. They each went to school at Liberty University. All were ordained and are now serving as pastors. These men are Rodney Charlie Brown Staley, Wade Cox, and Rodney Murray. Pastor Bennie Dewitt Smith has been one of God's servants for the last 47 years. And let me add to that, one of God's greatest servants. He is always there for his congregation. He's there for his families and many others that he didn't even know. He has led so many people to the Lord. Heaven is so full of souls that he would never give up on. He'll never know until he gets to heaven just how many he's reached.